Hey guys, Led here. So today I'm going to be trying my first scone. What I have here is some scones I got from Jungle Jim's. They are a cherry almond scone. And when I first look at them, to me they look like a biscuit. Like we have biscuits here in the States, we call biscuits, that look very similar to these. There's a couple different types of biscuits. Some are super like, they have layers, and then some are kind of like a clunker, which is kind of what these look like. So I'm excited to get these and try them. What motivated this video was my friend Sean, who lives in England, close to Sheffield. We were talking on Discord. His wife, he said, "Hey Led, guess what my wife just brought me?" And I said, "What was it?" He's like, "A scone with jam and clotted cream." So, had no clue what clotted cream was. I knew what jam was. I have jam, so I had to order me some clotted cream. Did me some research, found out what clotted cream was, and it's basically cream cooked down, I think, until it's clotted. That's all I know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick these in the oven. It is preheated to 350. I'm gonna cook them I'm gonna warm them up for 10 to 12 minutes, get them nice and warm. We're gonna toss on some jam and some clotted cream, taste it so I can know exactly what a scone is and see how they taste. All right, there's me a pan to put them in. Cut these bad boys open. I'm just gonna put 2 in there. I think that should be more than enough. Let's save this one for later. Now let's get these in the oven. All right, them things have been in there for a good 12 minutes or longer. I think they're gonna be warm. Let's check them, maybe touch them. Ooh, yeah, they're hot. Okay. All right, got me a plate. Slide this over. Put one on the plate. And let's break out the jam and the clotted cream. Let's see what these things taste like. All right, here goes. Get this thing opened. Yep, she's good and warm. I'm gonna put jam on first. I had a few people tell me to put jam on first, and a few people told me to put the clotted cream on first, but it just seems like the clotted cream is the whipped cream on top of the sweet to me, so I'm gonna put the clotted cream on top of the jam. All right, that looks like plenty of jam, I think. Now, I'll get my clotted cream here, get it opened. Well, that's different. It's literally like little clots. You'd think there'd be more in that jar. Okay, get in there. Is that enough, or should I put more? Okay, that looks like plenty, I think. All right, guys. Let's get this scone tasted, and so I know exactly what a scone is. All right, so here's my scone. It's got my jam and clotted cream. Clotted cream. So here we go. First bite, first taste of a scone with jam and clotted cream. All right, it's really, really good. Very, very, very similar to a biscuit. I want to say they're called soda biscuits, maybe. They're like a clunker biscuit that we have here. My mom used to make them when I was a kid. A little sweeter though, definitely sweeter because it's got the flavoring in it. And then of course you put the the jam and the clotted cream, and it's just a really nice dessert, like a little snack you'd have at night or whenever. But yeah, it's very, very good. It's not sweet like a donut, but it's definitely, well, the jam's gonna make it sweet regardless. But you know something? I'm gonna take a bite of this with nothing on it. How about that? To really know. Yeah. It's just denser. It's denser. It's got more density than a typical biscuit here in the States, and it's flavored. So I could eat it just like that with no problem. As a matter of fact, a cup of coffee or a cup of hot tea would go extremely well with this, especially the one with the jam and clotted cream. That's dessert. I mean, it's not like eating cake, but it's with the jam and cream on it, it's almost as good as a piece of cake. It really is. Very good. Very good. The scone. It's like just a better version of a biscuit. It's got the flavor. It's got some cherries in it. I'm sure there are multiple flavored scones you can get. Throw some jam and the clotted cream, where I feel like you could put butter on this too. Just a big glob of butter with some jam, and it would be really nice. So guys, there you have it. My first time eating a scone. Very good experience. Any comments or questions you have, please put down below, and if you haven't, subscribe if you could. Let out.